Me, Ivo. Ashtra's response to the question of why does Ashtra take us doing our light work so seriously has really impacted me. Ivo, it was intended to do so, my dear. Me, I'll just paste it here because not everyone was privy to that conversation. Me, wait, I'll ask him. Ashtra, we wish you to realize who you truly are, not the lies you've been told. We see you suffering, hurting and dying unnecessarily and wish to stop this abomination of love. You are grossly disempowered and living lives of, geez, I'm getting teary-eyed, pain and sorrow for no reason. You do not see what we see. Little children, without clothes, running on the streets trying to find food to eat. People being harvested and eaten in certain cultures. People being raped, killed, enslaved, suffering horrendous lives because your people do not wake up and realize that this is all unnecessary. Because you do not realize your own power. We cry many times watching the horrors people on your world suffer through. We feel every death, and this is all unnecessary if you would wake up. That is it. Ugh. I still really feel that. Wow. Okay, so Ivo, can you explain to us what our doing light work, how dealing with our day-to-day situations, how meditation, is going to change the world for the people who are enduring far worse than would ever cross my mind every day? Ivo, and you see, my dear, you complain but you do not have it as bad as others on your planet. You have less money than you would like but you can still eat, and some days your worst problem is that your cat keeps putting his toy mouse under your couch which you then have to move to retrieve it. Me, not that I haven't had a hard time in my life as well, Ivo. Ivo, I know, my dear. I was with you all through it. But what you experienced is not unusual for many on your planet, as you know, and is a better fare than many others. Perhaps you should understand now just how bad it is on planet Earth. Because it is. And I will make the point now, the Lightworkers are not here for themselves. They are here to heal the Earth. Me, I can see people looking surprised, Ivo, going, me? How can I change this world? How can I affect the lives of these little children and starving adults who must make these horrible choices in their daily lives just to survive? How can I do that? Ivo, and the answer is, with your energy. In raising your vibration, you raise the vibration of Earth and thusly help the ones who are completely disempowered. You work daily at aligning chakras, bringing in white light through your crown. You have your current tree project, saving 4 trees that are in the park you frequent. You work at keeping your vibration up. That helps the Earth. If that is all you would do on a day-to-day basis, to stay happy, is a help to all on Earth. Yes. But the empaths, the gift they have that they do not acknowledge. You despise being an empath because you attract negative energies, which of course is done because you hold the negative energies still from your past. So you connect. You could bring in white light daily, my dear, to help clear these energies out of yourself and for those around you as well. This might make your neighbor problems more tolerable. My dear, you know many lightworkers in North America and Europe, Australia. You deal with them daily. These people are in relatively comfortable circumstances, as are you. You do not need for food, clean water and a roof over your heads. But this is not the norm in so many other countries. And you are here to help those people as well. Many are in the good circumstances that you are, so that you do not have to worry about putting a roof over your head. It is more or less customary to expect that you will have this as a North American, although this is changing as you see, it is becoming worse for many already upon your continent. But you have these circumstances so that by and large, you do not have to worry about them and can focus upon your own spiritual growth. Yes, you must work and this often takes free time away from spiritual work and personal growth. But the hours spent in front of the television upon returning home are not necessary and are detrimental to your spiritual growth. Perhaps you do not have ideal circumstances in North America but they are at least workable for many who wish to become more empowered. My dear, you chose to experience near homelessness in your life in Toronto. When you went on disability and were screwed out of your limited by the insurance company you experienced yet another blow at the hands of the Illuminati-controlled big corporations. The fact is, You would not need to have long-term disability if you did not have to work and if you did not have a financial system to be enslaved by. You were robbed of these monies by the insurance company and slowly have empowered yourself, bit by bit, to bounce back from their control of your life circumstances. This is self-empowerment. Yes, you are still on a disability pension but are working more and beginning to earn some money. You now have 2 money-making schemes in place to increase your fortunes and to take you off the system. Do you see how you are healing the collective consciousness of your world and helping to reverse the trend of homelessness and disempowerment for many? You took on part of that theme of homelessness and poverty and began to empower yourself. In healing yourself, you heal the rest of the world and eliminate that possibility just that much more for all on your world. I see that now. Ivo, so you can lament your circumstances all you wish, but know you are doing it as a contribution for the good of all. When you remember this, you will try harder. I know you, my dear. Yes. My motivation comes from helping others. Ivo, and I have said, in helping yourself, you help others. The reverse is also true. Because there is no separation. You are all one. When you help yourself, you help others. When you help others, you help yourself. Your world is severely disempowered. Your people do not believe, or are even aware of your magnanimous capabilities. Those who are empowered, speak their truth and do good for others are seen as privileged or special. They are not. They are normal. You who are in compromised thinking, are the ones who are tricked into thinking so. Those who realize their own power are not special, they are normal. And yes, you see in your news that people are waking up to the shyster's tricks. For example, Hillary Clinton is held in front of the firing squad of the public eye. Do you not see that you again, are being tricked, into seeing that those who hold power in your world, the ones who previously were looked up to, and are now seen as charlatans, politicians who have fallen from grace? This is the model that those in power of your world wish you to believe? That in finding one's power, you will be castrated by the public and shamed for being the frauds you truly are. Many fear this for themselves. And so they fear empowering themselves. Many feel they are not enough, or lacking in some way because of the way you are raised to feel inadequate about yourselves. So you stay there, fearing being roasted on the pyre or put in front of a firing squad when who you really are is revealed. Nonsense. You learn to believe you are fraudulent or not enough, inadequate or inferior. This is simply the result of your system. It is not who you are. You are a being of light and love. This is done to continue to empower the shysters. Because as you hate them, you send them the energy they need to continue working at that frequency, the negative vibration which allows for lying, treachery and thievery. But because many do not realize this, that they are empowering the shysters, they continue to believe in the ploy set before them, that self-empowerment is bad. You had such an upbringing, my dear, and so then again, you began to heal the part of the collective unconscious that fears self-empowerment in your world. You stand up now to those who insult you and laugh at you and call you a sham. Because you are aware that you are not. These detractors wish you to fall into the scheme of the powerful are fraudsters played out in your daily news, but you refuse to because you are strong. I keep telling you, you do not realize who you are. We see you standing up to things that would scare a weaker person. And those that are raped? Very common on your planet. And when you are raped, what do? You either sink or swim. Many swim. And in healing themselves, they heal the part of the collective unconscious that has stored hurts through these atrocious acts. Lightworkers take them on to heal themselves and subsequently the energies of the collective unconscious that harbor the negativity with that signature, the energies of being victimized through rape for example. Because you were born an earthling. And in being such, you are part of the collective unconscious of the planet. I would not be. That is one reason lightworkers are necessary. I see. Ivo, yes, the energies that surround your earth hold the collective energies of groups of people. Perhaps artists or musicians, mothers and animal lovers. In the same way rape victims, homeless victims, impoverished and worse atrocities are also collections of energies. These negative pockets of energy need to be healed, and the Lightworkers have volunteered to do so, to restore the balance of energy on your earth to make your lives livable. They have taken on the negative polarities in battle, personal battles, which affect their lives. There are better ways to deal with your personal lives, your problems as you call them, than by complaining and being a victim. Or succumbing and living with them. No. Our other videos help with tips to change one's thinking to a more positive way of dealing with the undesirable aspects of one's life. And I will stress again, learning and understanding universal law is important to light work. Why? Because then you will learn to go with the flow rather than against the flow of life, which causes problems and pain. The flow of life is love, and it is best to get into it rather than to fight it with negativity, fear and hate. This requires on the part of many, a great change in thinking. As you change your thinking, your life's circumstances will improve. I will say again, that when a problem presents itself, do not ask why it has happened. It has happened because you attracted it and because you need to heal it to become more empowered or more loving. Ask how you deal with it in a loving way? In a way that is loving to all involved? Not just for oneself, because how you treat others is important. You are one world. You are all one people. As I just explained, the energy that surrounds your world, you share with each other. It is all your responsibility. Ask what you were thinking to attract this situation, and ask how you can heal it. What do you need to learn from the situation? How can you become more empowered or more loving through this situation? See the opportunity, do not describe it negatively. You create negativity. You can also heal it. Yes, that is how powerful you are. You can heal the negativity of others. Also, again I will say that when faced with a problem, opportunity, that perhaps you have no answer for, bring in your divine help. Please ask us for help with your life's situations. There are many ascended masters available, on call to help you on earth with whatever you are confused with. Whether you hear, see, sense them or not, know that they have heard you and are helping you. This does not mean they will do your part, no. You still must take action if such is required. But they can help in so many non-physical ways. Okay, thank you Ivo. Ivo, my love, always. Thank you for the opportunity to serve.